Hello everybody and welcome to the much anticipated Royal Rumble 7. We concluded Season 1 with a bang as our contestants battled it out for a high stakes Hell in a Cell match, with the Lowriders coming out on top once again to make it 2 Royal Rumble wins in a row for the fan favourite duo. But let's go back all the way to match day 1 and see where it all started and how the Royal Rumble table sits amidst the new season.
Everything began in Brendan Webb's humble shed in February of 2023, where Lucas and Heath took out the first ever Royal Rumble title. In March, we turned to the Bald House, where Lucas and Blake defeated tough competition for the title. On April 1st, the contestants were back to Lennon Access with Royal Rumble 3, and Lucas took out his 3rd win in a row with new partner Sam. April 29th was deemed the greatest Royal Rumble at the McGovern household, where we saw the first ever special guest, Gannon Platts-Mills, win the title with Brendan Webb. In July, the contestants took to the Hobman house for the 5th installment, where Jack and Brennan won as the Lowriders for the first time, which we now all know and love. And finally, in August, Hell in a Cell, the toughest competition, closed out a drama-filled Season 1 with the Lowriders winning their 2nd title in a row.
Now, as we all know, the Hell in a Cell match was deemed unanimously as one of the greatest Royal Rumble events in history.
If not the greatest.
Exactly, if not the greatest. So, what we're wondering is, in Season 2, can one Royal Rumble match live up to the hype that Hell in a Cell did?
Absolutely.
We don't know.
We just don't know. And that's where we look to the fans at home. We want you to decide what is the greatest Royal Rumble of all time, not from just Season 1, but Season 2 coming up. We're going to be putting out polls on social media. We want all you fans to have a say in this because you are a part of the Royal Rumble universe.
Now, we'll check back on those polls at the end of the program, but what I'd like to say is don't forget to include the rumoured events that we have heard may be coming up this season, such as Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank's huge.
We've got more Extreme Rules. All right. We've got Bash at the Beach.
We've got Survivor Series.
Survivor Series as well. And we've heard that there could be, don't quote me on this, but there could be a Royal Rumble on tour.
On tour? Stop it. I mean,
a one-off on tour match.
And I mean, with that, we're going to look also at home for some travel packages. We're going to get some flights ready for you guys to come watch Royal Rumble live. We're looking forward to that. And obviously, last but not least, Hell in a Cell 2 is rumoured for the Webb household once again. He has confirmed on Twitter after replying to some hate mail that he will be hosting Royal Rumble Hell in a Cell 2.
Now, as we have heard through Brennan's Twitter account as well, that Hell in a Cell match will be the final match of Season 2. And it looks like it's going to be a thing moving through the seasons in the coming years, that a Hell in a Cell match will always close out every season. So that's what we've heard. That's what our sources have said. So that's what you guys have to look forward to at home. So let's get to those polls, and we'll check back with those at the end of the program.
Absolutely. But as we move forward to Season 2, we are promising bigger events, bigger competitions, and bigger prizes. Who will take out the first title of Season 2, and what possible scenarios can Royal Rumble 7 add to the ever-expanding Royal Rumble lore book itself? Let's take a look.
The Lowriders. So many unanswered questions and theories with the roster heading to this season. Let's start with the team at the top, the Lowriders. Since making their debut together in the first ever Rumble, their chemistry did not skip a beat. It was unmatched. After Brennan handpicked Jack as his replacement partner for Royal Rumble 5, the Lowriders proved that they are the best in the business. However, with an almost 7-month gap between Hell in a Cell and Royal Rumble 7, there could be some loss in their momentum. Not to mention the elephant in the room, Gannon Platts-Mills.
Gannon's return. Look, this is what we want to talk about. After Gannon's championship heist as a special guest in April of 2023, rumours have sparked in a leaked conversation with Royal Rumble executives of a possible return leading into Season 2. After travelling the leagues around the Europe area, Gannon's possible return could cause massive controversy. Will Brennan feel crossroads with Jack seeing his former teammate? or could this spark a heated rivalry? Only time will tell.
Speaking of former teammates hitting the headlines, the hottest free agent in Royal Rumble history has signed a deal with Royal Rumble Incorporated, officially putting his name in the pool for Royal Rumble 7, Billy McAnally.
Stop it.
Some would say, he was the greatest beer pong player in his high school era.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And of course, in the precursor to Royal Rumble, the Blue Balls tournament, Billy was nearing the top of the table the entire time. But Billy is back, and he's back to show why he is still one of the legends of the game. However, like previously mentioned with Brennan and Gannon, will Jack feel a crossroads with Brennan as Jack sees his former teammate Billy return to the game? We'll soon find out. Get your popcorn, people. There could be drama.
Now here we go. I mean, we are the two hosts, and it's unfortunate, but we've hit the headlines too. Sam and Heath's identity crisis is a real thing. After 2 Royal Rumble appearances together under the team names Mornay's Minions and the Bottle Poppers, with little to no success and just 1 Royal Rumble title to each of their names, Sam and Heath are searching for some momentum and influence into the next season. While both together make great team chemistry wise and find success behind the scenes,
Yes, of
you know,
course.
doing all this sort of thing, the two of us just can't quite find the perfect team gimmick. Will they get paired up again and finally find their slogan, or will they split off and find success with new teams? Only time will tell.
Dominant, unbelievable, and unstoppable is the perfect way to describe Lucas Ellis's dominant run from Royal Rumble 1 to 3.
Absolutely.
Before Gannon and Brennan's unlikely heist and Royal Rumble 4, the fans and teams did not know how to defeat Lucas. It was so unlikely that Lucas would lose that he was nicknamed The Undertaker for his streak.
Man.
However, since Brennan's reign has begun, Lucas has taken a back seat in the headlines, even though, get this, Lucas has participated in every single final match in every Royal Rumble, including Extreme Rules.
Wow.
But now his name isn't as scattered through the rounds as it used to be. Will he take his throne once again, or will his record fade into history? Now, there are some breaking news headlines. We have heard that there's a possibility that Lucas Ellis may not be participating in Royal Rumble 7.
You're kidding.
He's come down with a bad case of manureitis.
No.
And we really don't know when he'll recover. So, Lucas, if you're out there, if you're listening, we really want to say we hope you're recovering, and we hope we get to see you soon.
Absolutely. Yeah. Noah Hobman spectated 3 Royal Rumbles before deciding to take a leap into where the big boys play. Noah has brought such a much needed level of excitement and influence to the Royal Rumble universe and landscape. With his memorable debut as Nosebears with Sam Bald, he is just one of the most exciting players we've ever seen. Finn Andrew, like Noah Hobman, wasn't a mainstay in the Royal Rumble franchise, but Finn more so was involved in the Extreme Rules brand, where he brought a new kind of excitement into the game with his ice cream gimmick antics and his never give up attitude. However, get this, neither of these players have touched either of the golden title belts,
Really?
regardless of their skills and their prowess. For both characters who bring a great deal of influence to the game, can they both, either of them, get their hands on the biggest title in sports entertainment? That's the question we are wanting to know, Sam Bald.
Now, that is a great question, Heath. I'd like to thank you for that. But yeah, so we are also hearing breaking news that Noah Hobman will not be participating in Royal Rumble 7.
That's 2 people.
I know. There's 2 people down because apparently leaks have told me that that Noah Hobman has been called to Love Island, Australia.
I mean, hey, he applied for so many of those Love Islands.
Exactly.
So happy that he finally got an opportunity.
Yeah, let's hope he finds love in whatever shape or form that may be.
I look forward to seeing that season.
Yeah, exactly. Noah, we wish you luck on Love Island, and we'll see you soon.
Go get him, Tiger.
Wow, we could be in store for one big night here. So get your drinks ready, warm up your shooting arms, and let's get to the teams.
And now, please stand and give a warm welcome back to your 2-time reigning, defending, undisputed Royal Rumble champions of the world, Jack Hancocks, Brennan Webb, the Low Riders!